Hole 10, par 3, 322 feet. Hole 10 is actually playing as the second most difficult hole on the course today. And now you're probably thinking, Isaac, look at this hole. How is it that difficult? Here's the pad, there's the pin. Let me tell you, it's this little gap right here that we're coming across with the drone. 10 feet high, 10 feet wide, and it is about 200 feet off the tee. So this is a very specific shot. You gotta have the right height, the right distance, the right direction, the right glide to punch it through here and maybe have a look at your two. But as I said, this will be one of the harder holes on the course for these guys. Let's see how it plays. Dakota Hatfield's got the box. And he is going tomahawk over the top. And wow, actually punching through. Circle 2 putt, but
anywhere in that area is a nice place to be.
he'll take that all day. Oh, Gavin hung that wide, but punched out to the left, so he'll be happy with that. The Yeti, this is floating right. And that punches through, actually, so he'll be... We have 3 circle 2 putts here out in the open, so... Terry's liking that wind read, and he's ripping right away. This is hyzering out soon, but another surprisingly good kick.
Yeah, he was asking the headwind to do a little more for him there, but it refused.
Giving this second shot kind of a bid, but landing under the basket. Here's Gavin. Oof.
That looked like it really wanted to go in.
Flashing chains, had the right stability at the right time. Good bid there from Gavin. Three bids, no dice yet. Cover short as well, so we'll have some cleanup pars, but only one birdie on hole 10 this whole day. Casey Flutie had quite a few pars and a bunch of bogeys, so back nine already showing its teeth early on here at the Classic final day.
Yeah, try to give her a little spinner stable there.
Moving on, hole 11, par 3, 303 feet. This is one of the more difficult holes as well. You're throwing out this initial gap, and it's so uphill that it's completely blind from the tee pad. Once you crest that hill, you'll have these 5 contender trees clumped in the middle, kind of right where a forehand would want to take you. So a lot of players will throw big kind of flex turnover backhand that hopefully hyzers out in this green, but it is well protected. A big hyzer forehand is also a possibility, kind of a stall hyzer up in the air, but this initial incline off the tee makes it tough to get the shot that you want, especially in a wind. Wow, Coda, big flex forehand, and that sits in that tree, just circle's edge, maybe even closer. A really good result. Gavin ripping on that big turnover line. And
Kind of gave it a run.
Flashes chains almost. Well, that's the closest I've ever seen anyone get to that basket. That is a completely blind shot. Great stuff from Gavin. Here's Jay trying to do the same thing. This looks good too. Wow, 3 really good tee shots off the bat. That is rare to see on hole 11 here at the farm. Terry going forehand.
Oh no. Throw the disc.
Got caught up by that tree, but he'll have a putt as well. About 40 feet. Wow, dead
Perfect.
center. Dead center win putt. Amazing from Rothlisberger. Yeah, he's sniping that one in from circle's edge as well. Is good to go.
Thank God.
Gavin fortunate to hit that flag. He was sailing it way over the top. Good putt from a knee there from Coda as well. 3 birdies on the card is about as good of a card on 11 as you're ever going to see. Well played from the lead card here. On to hole 12, another par 3, 301 feet. This is the tractor hole, the John Deere specialty. As you can see, we're going to be playing from this left pad, kind of a wide open field. Attack this however you want. Forehand, backhand, thumber,
roller.
tomahawk.
There's so many options.
Is there any more?
You could do the big germ pterodactyl
Pterodactyl claw thing if you want.
throw, the grenade,
Grenade, of course.
scuba.
Jump putt. I really just want to land it by as close as the tractor because it's a very elevated pin. Coda opting for the wide spike hyzer. That'll drop right about 10 feet. Great shot from Coda. You can see that breeze ripping Yeti's shirt. Is that left to right tail? Yeah,
Ooh, gave that one a chance.
Bid, but that's the cost you pay for running this chain. Is Yeti's got about a 30-foot putt. The elevated basket. Terry's gonna need some ground play here.
Yeah, he hated that out of his hand, but he got an
Oh.
amazing skip, and he's
Skipped.
in great shape.
12 feet in the air, almost giving the chains a bid as well. Yeah, he kind of hung that wide out into the left tall grass. Was fortunate to get a skip. Gavin going way wide.
Getting some
A great
rolling action there.
Great roll. Help him out with that putt on the end. So Yeti here from about circle's edge, it looks like. That's a scary putt to run. Great comeback 3 there from Jay. Good 2 from Gavin.
Great job. I know I did.
Ever so gracefully retrieving his disc. Terry likes the wind again. He's going. Running up.
Huge hustle play by Terry.
Really good hurry up offense. 3 2s on the tractor. Hole 13. What a gorgeous tee pad this one is. 275 feet, about 180 foot water carry. And really it's just pretty simple. Straight to the basket, throwing something straight, mid-range, putters, whatever you can go that will get you there straight, 300 feet, and drop. So
Few people taking the big hyzer option.
yeah,
but
there is a big hyzer as well. I imagine we'll see Coda throwing that after his viral ace video from the Veterans for Vets tournaments here at the farm
Yeah.
as well.
Might as well just go ahead and try to duplicate that.
It worked last time. Let's see if he does it. Oh yeah. This looks inside though. Yeah, way left. Only so much magic. Terry going straight at it.
Just park it.
Wow! Hits the front of
Just
the
off
basket.
Park it.
Wow.
That is amazing. I didn't see that from the back of from where I was filming, but he was about, what, 5-6 inches from acing that. That's incredible. Gavin throwing the same line. Absolutely parking. Hits the stone, the bricks underneath the basket. These guys are all over the basket.
Is anybody here in the 51 club? Go. I hope everyone is.
Jay getting some good ground play there as well. Gavin from 55 feet. Coda, excuse me. Tickling some AM side chain there, but yet he's heating up with that putter. Jared, haven't made this joke this video yet. What do you reckon Jay is putting on there?
A little hard to tell from this angle, Isaac, but as I recall, I think he switched it up a little bit that day and actually put in a Yeti AVR.
A Yeti AVR, okay.
Yeah, so kind of interesting to see him changing that up on the final day, but yeah, you got to respect the results.
Stick to what's he knows. What's he knows. Hole 14, another par 3, double Mando right up the tee. Gotta make these 2 trees. And then from that, it's as straight up as it gets. Throw something 350 feet and throw it dead straight.
Easiest shot in disc golf,
right?
I've always said.
A lot of players will try and punch this out to the right side with something kind of flippy and hopefully hyzer back into the green, but it squares up nicely for a good, straight fairway driver shot. So let's see if any of these guys can hit it. This is carrying left for Terry, but makes it through. He'll be looking at a 90-foot obstructed putt. Gavin getting caught up on the left side there. Jay is
Almost found a sneaky gap, but
hitting early. Coda going roller here. Looks like it got a good angle, but just gets caught up in that tree. Still fighting.
he punched out all the way.
Yeah, Coda using that knowledge of a disc on its edge is less likely to hit a tree, but the odds were not in his favor. Gavin got some work to do, but that looks pretty good. Needs to sit down. Wow. Zipped over there. That was a high-speed driver, it looked like, but he'll have a look at the pin. Jay playing it safe.
Perfect.
Gavin to try and save par. Oof. Just off the front. Great grab, great putt from Terry. Good par save.
Not a lot of twos on this hole either.
I would say 0 twos, Jared. This is playing as the most difficult hole on the course, hole 14. So,
like I said, very few.
Very, very few twos. A lot of 4s, a lot of 5s, a couple of 6s, a lot of pars. So, showing its teeth, the back 9 once again. On to hole 15. This will play as a par 3 today, 355 feet. From this pad here, you're going to want to throw a high flex turnover shot of whatever variety you choose. But really, to have a chance at this 2, you got to finish on top of this huge mound here where the green is located. You can see these stairs walking up to the green. Getting it there is no easy feat. The hill is about 330 feet from the tee, and it is about 30 feet in the air, so you got to keep something high and moving fast to have a shot at this too. And that is a little too stable from Terry. He does get up on the mound, but he'll be in some thick stuff. Jay told me he's just playing this for the 3.
That's where I was going. That's where I was going.
He'll be happy with that shot. Unfortunate tree there from Coda as well. Missing early left. Gavin had the right turn on that, but
This hole's hard.
looked like the wind was pushing it down. Never really had a chance to fight up there. Great shot from Coda. Right distance. Sat nicely for him. Jay from the base. Oh! That looked good as well. Playing lawn darts from down under. Oof, Terry had a clean look at the basket there, just stepping out. Overhand shot there from Gavin as well.
Looks like everybody's just going to be cleaning up threes on this one. Colton Perkins, I believe, had the only 2 for the day on this one.
Big shout out to Colton Perkins. Big arm means a big 2. For a big boy. Sorry. On to 16. 16 will also lend itself to some big arms. Playing as a par 4, 644 feet. Your first shot, a lot of players will tend to hang out over the road on the right here and then punch something stable back in to the left. Ideally, where the drone is flying right now is where you want to land your first shot, so you have a clear look through these trees to carry this water and attack this wide open, very patriotic green and attempt to get away with your 3. Terry waiting for this SUV to cross, and
2 for 2.
he likes it.
2 for 2 through the
These telephone, what do we call them? Wires, cables, electric lines, probably electric lines, do play kind of a part. If you watch the first round, you remember Jay very unfortunately snagging one of those cables and redirecting him into some garbage, so these guys are happy to miss those. That is a
Big shot.
rip from Coda, way down by the creek.
Yeah, Bushnell put him at about 500 with that one.
Wow.
Thanks to our friend Bushnell,
Thank you, Bushnell.
John Bushnell.
3 out of 4, not bad.
Yeah, 500 on a pure hyzer is
I don't
a
want to go anywhere near those wires.
a big juicer. Jay from some unfortunate footing behind this tree, having to kind of straddle out and throw across his body. Imagine he'll be laying this up, yeah. Looking to just get up and down for his 4.
We had a bit of a backup on this hole and got to see Isaiah on the chase card throwing this one up about where Yeti's approach was there
Wow.
for about a 520-foot shot off the tee, right in that gap there.
That's incredible. Good circle's edge up there from Terry. Finally getting Dakota's drive. Absolutely perfectly played from Coda. Yeti with a Yeti AVR. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
The
Strikes
Yeti
it.
finds chains once again, this time from 145 feet.
With what disc, Jared?
I believe he was throwing a Yeti on that one.
Yeti with a Yeti.
Finds the stars and the stripes on that one.
Oh my goodness.
He'll jog up.
Big fella running that one in.
What a shot.
Baby R.
He's stoked after that one. That's a pretty cool way to get a birdie if you're going to get one anyway.
Yeah, that was incredible. 200-foot throw-in from Jay. Unbelievable. 145 feet Bushnell measures that one at. Thank you, Bushnell. Incredible. And we'll have some cleanups here. Wow.
What a shot.
I'm gonna have dreams about that one. He was telling me after that shot, he was like, yeah, Innova likes me to have a couple of those every year just to keep, you know, sales moving.
It's important to do that.
Yeah, you gotta have, your name's on a disc, you gotta You got to throw it in from 200 feet every once in a while.
I think that's why Innova hasn't sponsored me yet.
You just haven't had enough
I
throw-ins.
haven't had enough throw-ins yet.
Tournament coverage throw-ins on Penner Productions. You saw it here first, baby. Hole 17. Par 3, 353 feet. Big forehand or kind of straight backhand into these trees that kind of filters down to the left. There's your best shot. We'll see Roncon throw a big hyzer, but I'm not sure any of these guys will go outside the fence. Jay getting his box.
That's looking nice.
A little far, but he'll have a comeback for his birdie. Coda is loving that tomahawk shot. It drops him a little short, but it's not to say he doesn't have it.
Putting a little more turn on that one.
That sawed off a little bit. Lucky to stay in bounds there from Gavin. Terry showing us the forehand line, but also doesn't get the turn he was looking for. And what a kick.
Nice little kick. He won't be dealing with the elevated putt.
That'll put him in circle. These guys just taking the medicine. A few inches short there from Terry. And Jay just missing down left. 117 surprisingly playing as the third most difficult hole on the course today, which is very surprising. We had a lot of pars and actually just one birdie from Bryce Hooper. Good birdie from Bryce, but that is not one of the harder holes that I would expect to play today. But these conditions, anything can be difficult. We've made it. Hole 18, the final hole. 400 feet, par 3. First shot. A lot of players are playing this for the 3. A lot of players will throw this first shot like a rock or something to where the drone is flying over and then just get it up and down with a pig or a putter.
Yeah, it's an incredibly tight line to be pushing 400.
Yeah, and a very specific shaped shot. It has to have a turn that kind of holds the whole way. So, we have a bit of a race for second. Terry's looking to run away with this, but Gavin, Coda, and Jay are all tight.
He got caught up in those trees on the right
Jay
there.
in the garbage, yeah. Coda's need to get up and down here. And big mistake from Coda. That is absolute jail from where he is. Looks like Gavin might be going for this. Making good forward progress up the fairway. And this is just a victory lap for Terry.
He can do whatever he wants.
He can throw thumber, he can throw roller, he can throw tomahawk.
Or he can just throw a nuke all the way to the pin.
Unbelievable.
What a shot.
Circle's edge with a nuke from Terry. Adding insult to injury. What a tournament from that kid. And this is a great scramble from Jay.
Unbelievable shot from
Out
a
of a-
really awkward stance.
Out of a bush. And you can see Coda is in the forbidden forest here. Pushing a forehand up the fairway and hits that tree, and we'll have 100. Did you like that forbidden forest?
I enjoyed your Forbidden Forest line. I'm not sure why, but I enjoyed it.
Sure. He used to splash this. Looks like Coda will have a putt for the bogey. It's a good par there from Gavin. He knows that he's at least got second. Whether it's going to be a tie or tied with Jay. Here's Coda's putt to join the party at 11. Yep. So we'll have a 3-way tie for second. And depending on what Terry does with this 30-footer here.
He's got a bit of a tailwind that he's looking at.
And ladies and gentlemen, your 2021 Classic at the Farm champion, Terry Roethlisberger. Congrats, Terry.
What a solid ending. Grabbing the only 2 on 18.
Yeah. Him and
Yeah.
Noah.
And by the only 2, I mean
Yeah.
1 of 2.
So 3-way tie at second, Terry taking down the title. Isaiah with a hot second round, working his way back up to 4 down to take 5th. And then from there, it's history. Big congrats to Terry Roethlisberger on taking down the title. And a big shout out to the farm at Quail Valley for hosting the tournament. This has been Penna Productions. Thank you for checking us out. Jared Shetler.
Peace.